Hello, I am Middle Aged Dad Plays, and tonight we are playing The Patient. This came out recently on Steam. It is by Space Daisy Studio, as it says down here. It just looks a bit interesting. I will click on... I did come in here, clicked on the options, obviously, like I normally do. But we've got this bit, which is the story, which is quite handy to give a bit of backstory without going straight in, and so you know a bit more about it. So, you are Dr. Ellen Reed. You're a certified therapist at Bliss Park Medical. Good start. In the outer suburbs of Bliss Park, Illinois. Today's date is October the 8th, 1994. You've been out on maternity leave, and tonight is your first day back to work. A bit of a surprise, but you were suddenly scheduled to work an overnight shift by your supervisor, Dr. Evan DeWalsh. The last few days have been heavy. There have been heavy storms in the area, causing the entire hospital to suffer a power outage late in the evening. The hospital has been in the process of transitioning their records from paper to electronic, though this technology of keeping records on computers is still in its infancy. Due to this, most of the medical records were lost while the system was sinking during the outage. But Dr. Welsh is fairly tech-savvy, so he's able to recover some of your data. He's left some text files on your computer to help explain what's going on, so check the desktop as soon as you start your shift. He turned slightly red when in the middle of this, and it threw me off. Normally, your day shifts involve you working with your patients on the ground floor and blocks 1 and 2, like this. However, one of your patients was mistakenly dosed with a deadly experimental drug. Per Dr. Walsh's instructions, he left you on your computer. You need to figure out exactly which patient was dosed with the deadly medication and have them taken care of as soon as you can. Since the digital records were lost, the only way you may find out who was dosed is to access the file room by your office. The power outage caused most of the hospital's electronic security system to engage, so you'll need to find a way to manually unlock the file room door. Your supervisor has clued you in on a possible way to do so. The amount of time this drug has been inside the patient has made it so there's not much time left before we see what horrible effects it may bring, so you have to do this with haste. All 10 of your quarantine patients are currently residing in Block 3, which is the lowest floor of the hospital. When you are down there, try to make sure the patient's lights remain off throughout the night. You don't want to risk aggravating the infected patient with any light sensitivity. You'll know if a light is on when the red light above their door is also on. Once you figure out which patient was dosed, you will need to disengage the cell doors lock within the electrical room. Once you do that, choose the correct patient's door from the control panel, and the admitting surgeon will come down to Block 3 and handle the rest from there. Okay, so press any key to continue. I do like trying that out. Press any key to continue. You just sometimes press scroll lock. I do, just to see if it'll work. I want to know if they're telling the truth. Bliss Park Medical, Hospital and Clinic, Bliss Park, Illinois. Dr. Ellen Reed, Psychiatrics. Saturday, October the 8th, 1994, 1:55 a.m. Psychiatrics sounds like some sort of Pokemon. Last, left, right. It's 1:57 now. I've spent 2 minutes. Welcome, you. Okay. Read me. Dr. Reed, we have a serious Dr. Reed, we have a serious emergency. After a medical mix-up from the hospital's pharmaceutical staff recently, one of your inpatients was given prosylacone instead of proslacalone. Okay. It supposedly contains a heavily experimental agent meant only for cockroaches, currently being tested in a pesticide lab. I think an order was accidentally delivered to us due to staff not noticing the spelling difference. We're not exactly sure when, but the agent was dosed to one of the patients at 30 milligrams. From what I've read, somebody tested it on their own cat, and the thing had mutated into some insect-like abomination. What about tonight? Our whole system got wiped during the power outage. IT already told us not to sync our Med OS server during the intense thunderstorm. Luckily, I had your patient files backed onto my C720 writer, which is down in the service room. Before my shift was over, I left you a blank floppy disk on the desk. So go ahead and write whatever I backed up to it and copy it to your office computer. It was only your patient log, so I don't know how much help those can be to you. Maybe read through them carefully and see if anything in them may help. Your job tonight is to find this dosed patient and have them pulled up to our operating room for immediate lethal injection. Due to the outage, you can only unlock the patient room's door via the electrical room, which is inside the service room. One more thing, but still very important. Keep all of the cell lights off. After the outage, they keep randomly going back on. We can't have them constantly being woken up with their lights turning on. As you know already, the red light above their doors will be on if their cell light is on. Who knows, maybe having a light on too long might aggravate the patient that was dosed with that stuff. Let's not chance it if anything happens. This has to remain off the books. Delete this document at the end of your shift. Don't ever speak to anyone about this once you leave. The whole staff is keeping this under the table, so expect a hefty bonus on your next paycheck. Dr. Walsh. Oh God. Time. Sorry for such short notice with all of this. I know you just got back from maternity leave. Please try to do this as soon as you're clocked in, or at least in the first half hour. Dr. Walsh said that the drug has to be reaching its peak plasma concentration starting tonight. He currently has me stuck in the operating room mixing a powerful cardiotonic that'll put the lights out in a matter of seconds. I'm just praying it isn't too painful. Please do what you can to figure out which patient is afflicted. When you're ready, pull the patient switch in the electrical room. My beeper will let me know, and I'll meet you down there. Dr. Kelly, D.O. Time's going on. I'm still trying to read. File room. .text. Read only. As we all know, the 4-digit keypad code to the file changing room changes remotely every evening. And since our data loss, we don't have the algorithm for it on our computers anymore. It's 2 a.m. It's somehow systematically connected to the patient log viewer on our computers, from what I know. So maybe reading carefully through the logs might give you clues. Check through your logs and see if you see anything weird. The order which you copy logs may be important. We're essentially locked out of the file room until our IT guy arrives. Unless you can get it open, of course. If you can manage to get in there tonight, you'll be able to find which patient was prescribed Prolicone. Proslicone. I'm never going to get it right. Proslicone. Since we have prescriptions on file. And check the clipboards outside each patient's door so you know who is who. Even I have trouble telling them apart sometimes. Dr. Walsh. Okay, mount disk, please insert disk. Patient data, please insert disk. Print. System security is disabled this function, please continue administrator. Door control, we don't want to do that yet. Goodbye. Yeah, something tells me we're going to die tonight because we had to read all that. There's a lot of people here. I know we're against the clock, but I was expecting to see a floppy disk, but I didn't see one. Elevator, counsellors, psychiatrics, main lobby. Watch. The door is locked. File room, we don't know the code yet. Oh, we can take that. That's a nice image of us. Service room. I shouldn't touch this. Name, Carl Sampson. Can we... Okay. Oh, we could do this all the way through. So, we don't have a run button. Just checking for the red lights on. All of them on. Inpatient facility, elevator, and service room. So this is the one where we need to be, isn't it? Electrical room. Floppy disk. Read. The C720 writer here is powered and ready to go. Take this extra diskette and copy your files onto it and load them onto your computer. Diskette is small, so you might only get one file at a time. Of course. Oh. The disk is full. I should go and move this to my computer. Okay. That's a lovely set of noises. Red, red. Red, red. Off, off. Off. Okay. God. These kind of games, I always just... My little finger just falls on that shift button. Just like, go on. A little bit faster. In the same way that any game which doesn't have a reload, I still now instinctively press R. I don't need to go this way. Do you need to go this way? This way? This way? Read. Okay. Yeah, instinctively press R to reload. Obviously it doesn't work, but even now playing Doom, if I go back to the original Doom, not disk. Oh wow. We will come back to you. We'll have another look round. So, yeah, what was I playing the other day? I started playing through Quake 2 again, because why not? The Night Dive Studios remaster, which is very good. Yeah, so I went through all that. I went through quite a lot of it, and yeah, just even then I was still pressing R all the way through. I do not need to go this way. I don't think you can due to that chain there. Is there anything else in here? Why that was still... Sorry. Okay, this is to, I assume, turn off the lights in each of the rooms. Probably should check the names of the people. See if any ring a bell. Obviously not going to ring a bell as such, but 10 is Max Curtis. Caleb Cooper is 9. Joshua Curtis. Oh, good. King Knox. Tony Frey. Heath Owen. Jay Stewart. Albert Bowman. Camden LeBlanc. Cal Sampson. Okay. All those names I will never remember. Except possibly LeBlanc. And Bowman because of the whiskey. It's not Bowman's, is it? It's something. Right. I successfully copied. Okay. Ash Howe. Well, any of them. Age 41, cell 23. Throughout the night, Ash was having some sort of argument with imaginary beings. Once again, talking about his mission to overthrow the whole hospital and save humanity. Someone please leave me some ibuprofen in the break room. Right, do that again. Okay. 1 of 6. Is that it? That's all we're getting? Right. Okay. 1 of 6. Right, exit. Need to go and get another one. Okay, we don't need to pick it up that way. Back we go the wrong way. 206. So we had half an hour, so essentially we've got till 2:25. None of these red lights seem to be shining yet. And then the person we did find out about was cell 23, which isn't... Oh! It's just a lovely, chunky, lovely noise. Yeah, so we've got about 18 minutes to go. But this is our first attempt at doing this. I'm assuming you get more than one attempt. None of those one-shot games from Newgrounds back in the day where you had literally one go. If you didn't make it, you didn't make it. You can't play it again unless you deleted all your cookies. Alright. Gonna get... Bye. So, should we not just wait? I know we need to be turning those lights off, but I don't know roughly how long this takes. I'm looking at the time ticking down in the top corner, so if we started from that side of the sea, we're going to go up to about there. So let's see how long it takes from G to F. 42. for 10 seconds. 10 seconds per 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. A little bit off the side, a little bit off the side, 24. Call it 25, 250 seconds. That's how I would work that. No, it took 10 seconds for 3, 25, 24 divided by 3. It's probably easier. That's 80 seconds. So what, an hour, a minute and 20 per file. Patient data, you. Age 31, cell 60. Albert spat a mouthful of applesauce at 2 other patients during a lunch break. Wonderful. Thanks, Albert. We need one of the ones who... yep, that way. We need one from our cells, the closest cells to us. So I suppose we just need to look at... That's on. And you. There is another one which is turned on as well. Annoyingly. Can hear the noise. I want to hear this. Oh, chunky goodness. That's all I can describe it as. Alright, let's see. Yep. Patient data. Oh god, what one are we up to? Finn. Cell 60, we don't need this one. Finn is saying he's hearing weird noises in the air ducts again during the night. Another patient on a different block was saying the same thing a couple of days ago. Can we order some more rat traps? No, I said rat traps. Should really delete that. We'll delete the... Oh, we can't next time. Something about getting into the file room and I can't remember. Is it something on one of these? I can't remember. Can't hear any thing on. 12 minutes to go. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Can't hear any lights on. I do like the aesthetic of this. It looks beautifully grimy. Especially down there. The rest of the place looks sort of not stereotypical, what's the word? Sterile. It just looks like he owns too many books. If there's such thing. Mount desk at 22. Okay. I'm using my recording clock in the top corner, by the way, if you hadn't guessed at that. So 22. So when it gets to 22 again, we'll head back up. That's about a minute, and then timing of everything else. Not having any issue with the lights anymore. Did it tell you anything else? Yes, no, no. Okay, no. It doesn't really tell you much. Yes, yes, no. Yes, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, no. Okay, stop doing that. Yes, yes, yes. It's sung by Foxy Shazam. Good song as well. I was in between awkward noise rock stage to between an awkward noise rock to stadium rock. It was a lovely mix of Queen and the Blood Brothers. It's beautiful. Okay. 27. Still 31. Nope. We did an assessment on Camden today. He may be ready to be released in the coming week. Okay, we're going to delete these quickly. Just because they were getting in the way. Now we're going to go down, mount the disc, come back, turn the long way out of the door, as per usual. Boom, boom, boom. I do like the feel of this game, and the fact that it is a race against time. We've got 8 minutes, 55, 9 minutes. That's if you do get this half an hour. But we took, I think, too much time reading everything at the beginning to be right on time with it. It may become a guess. I know the disc is full. The fact the vent, you can see into the vent, does make me want to go and climb through a vent. The 90s has a lot of things to answer for crawling through vents, I think. It's weird playing horror games at the moment as well. The lighting we've got in the front room is a lot different since the wife has decorated it ready for Halloween for her daughter. So it's 25. So it's very much a duller affair in here. So normally I've got a lamp next to me. It's not the brightest anyway, but now it's draped with a black veil and spiders all over it. So we've got lights. Got lots of lights. You stop banging your head. Oh. Okay. Seems like all of them. Do we see something about Camden? Oh, there's me. Oh. Let's head back up. And read our mounted disc. I assume the 6th one will give you the code to get into there. At which point you have to start searching through file storage to get the knowledge of which patient had the drug. No, it's a bit too early. There we go. Patient data, L6, cell 6. As we know, Tony has a court case coming up for his little situation. Someone needs to call his appointed lawyer or something because he really won't stop revealing some really messed up things during group sessions. Everyone receiving this log, please start it in your inbox as soon as you read it. We seriously don't need it to be a liability and all that. Cell 6. Tony 3. So, can he be the fall guy, I guess? It's a bit harsh. 7 minutes. I mean, I hope I'm doing this right. I hope I'm not bear trapping it again like I did in that other game where I didn't realise how the bear trap worked and just guesswork. Okay, one of these lights is on. Don't know where he is. Bowman. Didn't give him time to come round. This is the last of the logs. Is it 4, 3? Quick check. Ah, he's back. Oops. Is that it? Don't know if that was just wasting time for no reason. Run. We've seen these halls so many times. It's a good job I don't edit my videos because this would be really difficult to edit, wouldn't it? Seeing the same thing over and over again. 48. 5 minutes. 48. There's one on. You can hear the buzz. Hey. Bye. Who are you? Tony Frey. Oh yeah, we said about Tony Frey, didn't we? That's Bowman. He's looking for Camden or something. That's curious. Was there Camden? Am I just making this up? Okay, Knox. Oh, 48. Well, if there was a Camden, that's Camden. Okay. It mentioned something about Camden. Problem is, I can't remember what it mentioned about him, and I've deleted it because why would you keep something like that? It's a Camden, Camden LeBlanc. Right, give us the code, please. Game's been pointing out his cell light keeps turning on during the night. We need to call service again to get that looked at soon. Okay. Alright, we can keep 2. Does that mean there's more to get? Does that mean this could go forever? Because we've got 3 minutes before. It said half an hour, didn't it, from 1:55. We spent the first 6 or 7 minutes reading. And then obviously trying to find our way around. Alright, so cell door controls in there, at which point that's where we choose which one we want to sacrifice. And hopefully get the right one, probably get the wrong one. Got a 1 in 10 chance of getting it right. In my brain, 2 minutes to go. And we've still got to get this decoded on a computer. So I think the idea is going to be stay up here while it decodes. Hope it gives us something we can go on. Don't know why I said that, but there's anything in here. Help me. Take the tissues, cry in the corner. We're a minute to go and it started making some weird noises. We're only halfway through this. Will we make it in time? This is how you used to install games back in the day and just watch these go past, mind you. And you used to run them off tapes on like Commodores and Amigas and stuff like that, or BBC Micro, which we were lucky enough to have. Yeah, you didn't even have loading bars or anything like that. You just had horrible screeching noises and usually a screen which didn't change or just changed colours from time to time. And you never had any idea how long it was going to take. I remember Barbarian took about, it felt like an hour. Obviously it wasn't, but it took so long to load up. And then you get in, you had your head lopped off in the first few minutes, and you'd be like, oh. But then if you were playing against someone else, it was always fun. We done? Yep. Dallas was talking about Dr. Walsh today in a group session, saying he confessed to everyone that his cat Johnny had to be put down. If you see this, sorry for your loss, Dr. Walsh. God damn it. Absolutely pointless. Goodbye. Time's up, Dr. Walsh. Yeah, I was hoping there was hopefully something there, but there's not. So I feel we're going to die down here now. be good is right. If it is randomized every game, that way you could keep playing us repeatedly. Apparently that half an hour is not a time limit, because we've gone past it by a minute. Just keep walking up and down that corridor. Nearly said elevator then, just because I was reading the sign, and that's how my brain works. I read, I say it. I can read quietly. I don't sit there reading a book out loud all the time. Though this has got me into the habit of reading things out loud, I've got to say. Ever since I started doing this, 3302. I never used to... well, I've never really done anything like this before. Thank you everyone who's watched videos of mine in the past. Might as well throw it out there while we're still doing the walking around. Please like, share, subscribe and everything like that. It really helps us. I mean, obviously we're not a big channel. I'm not a big channel. Though those people who subscribe and watch the videos, I accept you as part of my channel. I feel that you are part of my channel. Anyone who comments instantly, genuinely brightens my day. Don't know why I did this. Can we see in there? No. Yeah, it's, I get my little notification through that I've had a new subscriber or someone's commented on a video. It's like a little endorphin rush, I tell you. Never thought that was going to be the case when I started doing this, but yeah, I love it. Sleep. Yeah, sorry, I just went off on a tangent then, because instead of doing it at the end, why not do it in the middle? I don't know how algorithms and anything like that. I've not even looked or checked or worked out exactly how these things work. I've just been literally releasing my videos, trying to release them at like 6 p.m. UK time, which I don't know how it works to anyone else's things. So 55 cell 1, sorry, age 55. We need at least 2 nurses monitoring Carson during showers. I don't care if you have to stand there with him either. Make sure he bathes and gets out and doesn't do what he did last month. Last month's plumbing bill was through the roof because of that incident. Shat himself. Carson shat himself in the shower. Yeah, evictions and stuff like that. And I never really... A lot of them seem to be story-driven. From what I like, view-wise, seem to be the ones which do the best. But, yeah, if you let me know what kind of stuff that I do that you like best, if that makes sense. Obviously, there's always so many releases on Steam and itch, which are haunted houses, horror like settings and things like that, which I will go towards and do from time to time because they are fun in a way. It's interesting to see if there's ever any time that someone does something that's slightly different within it all. Time we on 2:31. I mean, I've stopped. I don't know why I'm checking anymore. I thought it was that for an hour, but yeah, I lost myself in the middle of all that thought process. But yep, I do like it. Like I say, when I get comments or people, I have had a game sent to me by one of my subscribers, which I need to set aside a bit of time because I have seen it played before. They clearly know what freaks me out because it's there's a lot of sharks involved in that. But judging by how long people have played on it and that, patient data, Dallas needs to be given softer food. Thanks for that. That's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, judging by other people's play times, it's going to be either a long video or I will have to edit it down, but I have to set aside a decent amount of time to actually do that. But thank you very much, Burton, subscriber, and I will get round to doing that. It is installed and ready to go. It's just when I get a chance, which now I'm kind of back in work again after the time off after my operation. This is setting me up for a big jump, innit? I mean, that's not a big jump. You've done that about 4 times. yeah, so I have to now go into work, get back into the office, etc., etc. So I don't have as late nights. I don't have to get up the next day and think I've got nothing to do, you know. I actually do have to get up at 5:30 in the morning is usually my wake up time. And then once the wife's gone to bed, I've got a nice, very short window where I can actually play some games. I try not to do it at weekends because of if I've had a drink, it's not. You're not going to get the right vibe from me, are you? So no one wants to hear a pissed up version of me trying to play through a horror game and doing the same thing over and over again, which I know sounds different because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. 10 out of 50. I mean, I could be doing this all night and still not getting the right idea of this. I mean, I feel this is what we should be doing. I've not got any kind of information from the file room yet. I can't remember what the actual letter said. I should probably have a look at it again. But I'm sure it's stuff from here that you can eventually find a file room number. You can get in there. Whether it is actually timed or it is a kind of walking simulator idea. That was. I'll come back to you. I know. I don't need to do that. It's sorting out. I'm down here to turn these off. I mean, I don't know if we should be checking. Like, this guy on the far left, so you have to go back to this one, has been up at the window repeatedly when I've done this. Number 9, sorry. What's his name? Caleb Cooper has been right up in my face a few times when we've been turning the light on and off. There's one. Next one. Nope. I turn you off. It's him. You are dead. Yes, I am. That is a horrifically torn apart face as well. I probably should have thought that. Anyway, that was the end of me. That is The Patient. I will go through again, see if I can try and get the good ending, or at least make a guess at who has died. So that will follow on shortly from my voice now. Okay, catch you in a bit. Bye. Okay, we are back. So I think I've... Oh, what am I doing? We're back, and I completely forgot that I have to turn all these off. I'm hoping, as I've been pretty much on the ball on this. So, okay. We have seen... okay. We've seen the patient reports. That took a while again. Have the occasional time have a glitched letter that flashes. So I was trying to read essentially what was behind each one. When it glitched, I was trying to read what it was saying, etc. That's not how you do it, as far as I can tell. You need to know which letters is flashing. So I found 3 of them so far. I thought I'd start the recording back up again, trying to find the 4th. It has taken a while. I have had another game over since, but that's because I tried going through without reacting to any of the red lights, and it just gives you a game over. There is another cutscene there. I would show it, but it's more fun for you guys to find it yourself. That's not me being awkward, just... okay, it's me being awkward, but that's beside the point. So, basically the letters we've had so far were 2 O's in the word doctor and an S. And then on this keypad, you can see, obviously, this is how... sort of how we used to text back in the day on phones, like our old Nokias, etc. Though QZ wasn't up there, it was literally A, B, C, D, blah, 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 blah. But O is on 6, S is on 7. So far we've got 667 as our code. I could brute force it right now, but we're going to try and find the proper code. because brute forcing isn't fun, is it? Though we're going to have to turn all these off very quickly, as we found out. All these. This one. And you. It's very good at the sound awareness of it. Sound awareness. Probably not sound awareness. Spatial awareness. It's not even spatial awareness. But either way, wherever the sound's coming from, it's very well worked through the headphones, in the sense that you know if it's coming from in front or behind you or left or right. He says as he went the wrong way. So really well done, really well done. That was just me being silly. I was talking over the top of the sound. But either way, yeah, this. I hope I've worked out how this works, and I hope I've got enough time left. I mean, we have hit 25 past 2, which is the half an hour cut off, so to speak. No, that one. So Jack was talking about Dr. Walsh today in a group session, saying he confessed to everyone that is Cat Johnny had to be put down. Okay, it's not that one. So if you look at this one, the S in. Was it in disparaging? Yes. So it's the S which moves. On 2 others, it's the O that moved. On the word doctor. 2 different O's. So like I say, it's 667 at the moment. We need 1 more. We'll be able to open the file room and hopefully find out there which patient has had the wrong medicine. I will have to read the note again to find out which one was the wrong medicine, which one was the right, because they're both very similar. And then we're gonna have to open that in a sec. Let's go and get the thing. So we've got the cell door control to the left. I'm assuming we go in there and flick one of them for whichever one needs to be opened. Obviously, all the names have changed and therefore are randomized each time. Which is probably a good way of doing it, and it means that shuffling. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you just open that up and there's no light on. Couldn't hear if there was a sound, but we'll be coming back down here. Considering such a small area of the game, it does a remarkable way of building the atmosphere. It's very simple. It's the same thing over and over again, but like right now, knowing that I just need 1 more of these things, I'm very, very paranoid about that red light going on and triggering the bug monster from Men in Black. If you've ever seen the original Men in Black, and that was what, 1997, I want to say. Wow. Quite depressing. Right, there is another one on. It's down this end, on the right. Hi. And we'll work our way back. So this is how I've been doing it. It's basically work my way to the end of the corridor, walk my way back. That way I've covered a decent amount of time there, but I'm also not overspending my time away from having the disc mounting, because we want to be able to do these as quick as possible, but also want to keep the red lights off. So you've got to kind of like weigh up what time's best. There we go. Patient data. Throughout the night, Jay was having some sort of argument with imaginary beings, once again talking about his mission to overthrow the whole hospital and save humanity. Someone please leave me some ibuprofen in the break room. Ibuprofen or ibuprofen? How do you say it? Okay, it's not on there. Frustratingly. Oh, it was Dr. Iscariot. If you know anything about Christian mythology. Not mythology. Can't say mythology, Stephen. Right. Yeah. We don't say mythology. We say beliefs. Scripture. Christian scripture. Catholic scripture. Any scripture. Religious scripture. And it's Doctor Iscariot. Iscariot is the surname of Judas. Judas Iscariot, the one who basically dobbed Jesus in. I was brought up Catholic. I know the stories. That's the stories. You know what I mean? The scriptures. Life changes. Let's just say that. Okie dokie. What do you have to say? Well, obviously, we'll find out in about 80 seconds. Still don't know if 80 seconds is an accurate amount of time, but I do find the walk to the lift, up and down the corridor once, back up the lift into the computer seems to cover the majority of the time. Left. It does make that random noise from time to time while they're moving. Okay, we've got a lot of these going. Damn shit. There, and then back down. Even though we did 3. Last time we did 1 and we got back down there in time, but it's just giving the time for any of the other lights to turn on. It is basically busybody work or busy work. The game, not busybody work. That'll be gossiping about stuff. This, I am enjoying it. I do like I say, it sets you on edge knowing that, especially now that we failed once and knowing how that happens. Patient was very good during body testing. Much bigger improvement from last time. Nothing is glitching. We need glitches. Glitch me, baby. That's the thing, because obviously it's randomised. Everything about it seems to be randomised. Am I going to get to the end of this bit and not have a randomised... not have a glitched one come through before the creature turns up? Trying to be as thorough as possible. There's one a bit further down from us. Oh, wait a minute. We've got to check that. If it's the same one, which no, it's not. Okay, well, we'll sort you out there. I thought if it was the same one which we've just done, like we had in the run through where you saw the bad ending. No, I don't know. It might be the good ending, die into the hands of the bug. We don't know how the end of this goes. The good ending is going to be. That was in inverted commas. But yeah, so we turned the light off and then instantly the light came back on again. And then we stupidly opened the window and died. So if I see that happening, then I guess if you're going one way, you just got to hope for the best, don't you? Say that's the bad room. Not that one. And go and press the button in the cell door release. Even though it's the cell door release, so I don't know. Is that how we let them know? It's like, oh yeah, we just opened the cell door. Go and get them. Come on, mount me, baby. Goodbye. That noise is going to haunt my dreams. I swear to God, I've heard that I don't know how many times now. Right. So, seen any good films recently? What have we watched recently? Oddity? Oddity was very good. What else have we watched? It was a Australian found footage one I found on YouTube. And it's basically about a group of people investigating a train museum. Like a girl and 2 lads. That was quite interesting, considering there's 0 budget. I really need to remember what it's called. But yeah, well worth a watch if you get a chance. Immaculate, we watched Immaculate with the... what's her name? Sydney Sweeney, who I didn't actually know where she was from. My wife told me she was in Handmaid's Tale. I watched the first couple of seasons of Handmaid's Tale. First 3 seasons. Okay, we've got no glitches there. This is where I'm getting worried. Yeah. I've done that far more times than I care to say about going back the wrong way. Anyway, Immaculate. Yeah, that was quite a. It was an interesting film. Nuns basically, or kind of has a Rosemary's Baby kind of feel to it in a way. Yeah, definitely give it a go if you haven't seen it. It came out this year. So did Oddity. To be fair, Oddity is on Shudder. Can't remember where Immaculate was on. We've got so many different ones. It's ridiculous. The UK Shudder is not as good as the Shudder in the States, by the way. If you are watching from the UK or watching from the States seem to have a much wider variety of things on their Shudder, but it's linked with something else, another of the services. I just can't remember which one. You've got so many different ones. We have literally, in my head still, it's BBC, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5. Channel 4 did the Film 4 stuff, so if you ever see Film 4 stuff, Film 4 seemed to always be, I wouldn't say the best, but it was again, not a guaranteed sign of quality, but if you saw Film 4 come up before something, you thought this could be quite good. So like 28 Days Later with a Film 4 being Life Less Ordinary, I think was Film 4 with Ewan McGregor and Cameron Diaz, Holly Hunter. Who else was in that now? Uh-oh. Alright, I'm saying it's 5. Because we sorted that. I'm just going for it. Uh-oh. Well, there's another ending. Okay. Well, we're going to start from the beginning again, and I will come back in, and hopefully, after my talking about horror films, we will get the final ending. Right, see you in a bit. Okay, we've now found 3 of the letters again, and this time I'm going to brute force it, just so we can try and see the ending, because I'm not messing around. This is where I realise I've skipped over one, deleted it. Oops. Are you kidding me? Okay, so it's not right. Oh wait, yeah. R-R-E. Maybe it's not. It doesn't allow you to do that. Oh, I thought I was being relatively clever. I even made notes of all the names of the people. To make sure that we were going to be okay to get through. As it is, it doesn't look like it. And because we were trying that for so long, all these are going mental. Probably bad choice of words. So, am I going to get through this? Probably not. Is it going to be a case of them coming after me again? Probably. Though the last one I got, the last note I got, did make reference to, or maybe have I messed up? We'll see. Let's carry on. Have I read the same one twice? That's what my brain's thinking now. And therefore made the same note of 2 R's. Excuse me. Oh, I'm allergic to running up and down this corridor this many times. Right, mount disk. Okay, so now we can't look at anything else on the computer while that's going. Okay, we will go downstairs and cry. So it would be nice if I find out I've just messed up and we can brute force our way again. But if we do get another game over, then that's going to be it, and you will have to sort it out yourselves. You will have to get the game, play it, beat it, tell me about it, because I've put in quite a few hours now to this game, just running backwards and forwards. I thought I'd got it down to an absolute art of the timing and everything like that, and I can't believe that I didn't get the 4th glitched letter on the last one, where I came back and said, here we go, this is going to be it, here's your good ending, and then we got killed in a different place. I've been killed in 3 different separate spaces so far, which is lovely. So what I'm going to do is, if we do find another glitch one, we're going to take that as the 3rd letter, and if we die, I'll take that as the end of the video. As will you. Like I say, let me know how badly I've messed up and how good the ending is. Right. Oh, you. See, I've deleted something. There's no glitch noise there. There's a glitch noise on this one. See, you can hear it. Glitch noise on this one. No glitch noise, just does it. Okay. Just check down here then. Right, there's definitely no noise on that one. We'll come out of that one. We'll delete it. And we'll hopefully, maybe it's a bit early-ish. I mean, we've done too much, haven't we? We've been messing around with that keypad. I've been messing around finding the names of the people. Let's hope we get this 3rd one, which I thought was the 4th one. Let's hope we don't die. For reasons. I suppose if we do die, we'll try and do an ending where we just guess randomly at someone and see how that happens. But yeah, in order to get the good ending, I'll have to not sleep tonight. I've got to be up with Little in the morning. I volunteered to do it both times this weekend. I'm recording this on a weekend. Just my wife's not been getting much sleep, so and she's off out with her in the morning to go to the cinema. So I thought when they go out to the cinema, I get back in bed. Perfect. That's what you call a Sunday. Oh, please be. Oh, we've got to put it on there. We've got to start it mounting, and then you people with your downloadable files and everything. Hey. So what were we talking about before? Films. Oh, I never did look at the YouTube one. Oh, something about the mute. Oh, God damn it. Right. How many more times are we going to die? No more. So we're going to go in. We're going to do it instantly. We are going to say it is one of the guys. See what ending we get there. But to get the good ending, you're just going to have to bite the bullet and play it yourselves. because I can't keep going. It's like I say, it's a fun game. It's the whole repetition, everything like that. I love stuff like that. I love the grind, but the thought process behind it is I don't know. You have to be absolutely perfect to be able to get those 4 glitches, and I was sure I had 3 this time. I was sure I had 3, and clearly not. So who's the unlucky one? Mitchell Grimes, Jack Goodman. So he went past a couple. Mark Bowers, Everett Curtis. You've got 2 first names. Eric Ferguson, Gordon Murphy, Brett Murphy. Ooh, brothers. Max Stewart, Raphael Gray, Kane Frost. Kane Frost is a terrible name. Should we say, who are you? Gordon Murphy, or Eric Ferguson, or Max Stewart. You've got such a bog standard name. Number 7, please. We'd like number 7 to die. Right, so we press that. Let's see what happens. Do you want to pull patient 7 for euthanization? I mean, I hope to God this isn't. If I ever end up in hospital and someone just goes, his name's stupid, let's get rid of him. Pull this patient. I suppose I won't have middle-aged dad plays across me patient file. Oh, this is grim. Please be a cockroach. If I've managed to guess this first time, then here's your happy ending. But I mean, none of this seems happy, is it? Oh God, is that his? Oh, that's me. Oh yeah. I've only ever seen me with half my face ripped off. You're gonna get attacked by a cockroach. There's gonna be a cockroach around somewhere. Oh, okay. Do we? Is there not a good ending? Is it a case of you can try and find out all you want, but you'll never find the right answer, and therefore die? Or do you sacrifice someone and feel worse? Sorry, I just heard the alarm go off for the 2 a.m. thing. Oh, that's started to make me think, is there a good ending? Is there a bad one? I'm assuming there's got to be a good ending. There's got to be not a good ending, but a way of doing it through the puzzle where I've got 3 letters twice, died 4 times in 4 different ways. So, thank you for making it. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making it. Yes, so this has been The Patient. My patience was not the greatest by the end of it. I mean, giving up smoking has not helped me with things like that, but yeah, please go and check out the developer, check out the game, see if you can get a better ending than I did, a better, I don't know, just anything better than what I did, and see if you don't go crazy as well. Fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. I've already said the like, share, and subscribe thing, but I'll say it again because why not? It's become routine. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your, I don't know, neighbour, if you care to. And have a good one. I will see you in the next video, hopefully soon.